Ever thought you could live in a beautifully renovated home and avoid the hassle of renovations yourself? Think again. What if I told you that buying a flipped home might be your worst nightmare? Stay tuned, find out why. Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Karen Wright, a local Wichita, Kansas realtor, and be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you can stay informed on the real estate that matters. Today we are diving in on the growing trend of home flipping. Well, okay, it's been around for a minute. You know those gorgeous homes that look amazing online, but when you see in the photos can be very different than what you experience when you live in one. What is a flipped home? It's a property bought by an investor, renovated quickly, and resold for a profit. What makes them appealing is that you seemingly will get a move-in ready, contemporary, updated, stress-free home, or so you thought. But let's talk about the hidden truth, like cheap fixes. Not all investors are created equal when it comes to flipping homes. It's basically like contractors. You know the really great ones, but then there are those who are awful or in the variation in between. So with investors, they're the great ones and the ones who cut every single corner they can to preserve the profit. Those are the ones you want to avoid at all costs, from using low quality materials to some shoddy, even dangerous work. I've seen it all. From faulty plumbing, poor electrical work, and things being hidden that your inspector very well missed. Then you know who gets left holding the bag after closing. It's you. Investors know that looks matter, so a lot of times on these flipped homes, you're basically getting your surface level renovations. In the flipping world, especially in the Wichita, Kansas area, what is most common is to see flips that have a primary aesthetic focus over functionality. They leave a lot of the common issues overlooked because aesthetics can be done pretty cheap and make a home look appealing, but a lot of times they skip the right over structural problems, the outdated wiring, the hidden mold, major roof issues, and things like that can cost a lot. Of course, there's the flipper's perspective, right? So the business model of home flippers essentially is just to have a quick turnaround time while maximizing profits. The problem is that this pressure to complete renovations rapidly often comes at the expense of quality. And that is where the problem lies. If you're looking to buy a home that's been flipped, there are some major red flags to watch out for. On the lookout for questionable renovations. If they did a mediocre or really crappy job on the aesthetic parts, or the renovation like uneven flooring, misaligned tiles, quick fix paint jobs, you'll know what you can probably expect: a pretty bad inspection when it comes to the more significant and important functions of the home. There's a lack of permits. This can be a big red flag. It's another way of cutting corners and signs of things to come. When they're doing unpermitted work to save money, you never know what you're getting into, from potential legal issues and even safety hazards. Also remember, if a home inspection reveals more secrets than a teenager's diary, it's a sign to run, not walk away. So how can you protect yourself if you are going to buy a home that has been flipped? Due diligence is the key, my friends. Thorough home inspections will be crucial. I recommend hiring a trusted inspector to uncover hidden issues, and believe me, not all inspectors are created equal as well. You want to make sure you have an inspector who's extremely diligent and great at what they do. Obtaining a home warranty to protect against future problems will also be very helpful. And while, yeah, a lot of these home warranty companies aren't the best, there are some good ones that can be helpful in situations like this. And my last bit of advice is don't get fully swayed by the way that a home looks, because this is one of the least important aspects of your home. Structural integrity and ensuring that all major and very expensive components are fully functioning should really be your priority. And then visual aesthetics last. Remember, the only flipping that some of these investors should be doing is flipping pancakes on a Sunday morning. Hopefully this information has been helpful for you. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. All of my information is in the description box below. I would be happy to chat. Until next video, happy house hunting.